What is going on, you guys? I hope you all are having a great day. So in my last video when I got back from my trip, I had mentioned that I brought some goodies back with me. And you guys already saw the title of the video, so today we're gonna be installing this oil pump courtesy of ZabFab. So for you wheelie guys out there, the Grom has a horizontal engine design, so when you're busting those 12 o'clock wheelies, you're starving your cylinder of oil most of the time. Now, if you're just doing your wheelies at like a 45 degree and not really holding them back at 12 o'clock, you don't really have to worry about it, but once you start doing stand-ups and really getting back far on those wheelies, you're gonna be starving your cylinder of oil, and it's just a matter of time before you blow a top end. So for your stunners out there, just go ahead and get it done. Hit up zabfabllc.com, get you an oil pump so you don't have to worry about it anymore. Basically what they do is they tap a hole in the side here, TIG weld this on there, and they use JB Weld or some kind of epoxy to seal it off. All you need to know is that if you're doing wheelies, it saves your bike from blowing up. First things first, I'm gonna go ahead and drain the oil. Now you probably could do this by putting the bike on its side, but it's just a lot easier to do it. It gives you an excuse to do an oil change. And if you haven't already cleaned the spinner, you can do that while you're in there. I have a whole video dedicated to that, so if you haven't seen that already, I'll leave it down in the description below. But I'd rather spend $6 on some oil than a whole new top end. So we're gonna go ahead and warm the bike up, get it drained, and move on with the process. Now if you guys have cleaned your spinner out before, which you should have, this will be a very familiar process. You don't really have to, but I'm gonna go ahead and take my rear set off so you guys can see a little bit better. Now for you guys that have stock rear sets and are wondering how to take them off, go ahead and click that link down in the description. I did a tutorial on how to do the first service and clean the oil spinner, all that good stuff, and it shows you in detail how to take the stock rear sets off. But I'm gonna go ahead and get this off out of the way, and then we're gonna go ahead and take the clutch cover off. So to take the clutch cover off, you're gonna wanna slide this to the right, disconnect the clutch cable. After that, go ahead and take these 10 8mm bolts out. They're all the same size, so don't worry about that. Now this clutch cover has a paper gasket, so when you're taking it off, you're gonna wanna be careful because most of the time you can get away with reusing it, but go ahead and find something rubber, tap on it. Go ahead and take the dipstick out too so you don't get hung up on it like I did. Boom, we are inside. Now right there's a little metal dowel pin, I guess you would call it, that can fall out. So be sure if it does fall out that you make sure you have it in the correct way. You can feel it. There's like a notch in there and you can kind of tell that it's in right, but it fell out the first time I did this and I had no clue where it went. Thankfully the forum saved me on that one, so that's just one thing you want to be careful about. But now we have access. Here is the stock oil pump right there. Here's the screen. I'm going to go ahead and pull that out, see what it looks like. Looks pretty good actually. Not any traces of metal on it. Now I did mine at 600 miles, but if you haven't already, you definitely want to check your spinner, see what's inside there, get all the metal shavings out there. But now all that's left is to take out these 3 bolts, get the stock oil pump out, and put the new one in. Alright guys, now that those bolts are out, this thing is on a gear, so you're gonna kind of just wiggle it out of there, just like such. Now there'll probably be oil in there, so just be careful. But now I'm gonna go ahead and put the new one in. And you can actually see in there where the plastic gear lines up. So just make sure that's lined up so this thing will actually turn. But now that it's all in here, you can get a better understanding of how it works. So when you're doing a 12 o'clock wheelie, this engine's actually gonna be pretty much standing straight up. And what it's gonna do is suck oil in from the bottom of the motor here and pump it to the top. Very simple design, it's proven. I know a guy took his tappet cover off while he held his bike up and it actually showed oil coming out of the top, so I know for a fact that it works. I'm not sure on the torque specs of these bolts. I'm just gonna tighten them till they're snug, but if I do find it out, I'll go ahead and drop it down in the description. I'm gonna go ahead and thread these back in here. And just like that, guys, it's all installed and ready to go. As you guys can see here, I was able to save the gasket once again, so just be careful when you're taking it off so it doesn't rip. If it does, you still might be able to reuse it, but they're cheap. You might as well be safe and go ahead and order a new one. And while I'm at it, I'll go ahead and put a link down in the description so you can pick a new one up if you need to. Alright guys, now that that's in there, you're just going to want to reverse the order, put everything back on, and we'll be good to go. Alright guys, that's all there is to it. We are done installing the ZabFab modded oil pump. So for all you stunters out there and Grom wheelie guys, there's no excuse for you guys blowing your Groms up because it's that easy. Now I'm not going to claim that this is going to fix all the starvation problems altogether. It might, I just don't want to say that. So all you experts out there, leave it down in the comments below what you think of the modded oil pump, how effective you think they actually are. But for any of you guys or girls out there that are interested in getting one, it'll be the first link down in the description below. The owners of ZabFab are some really nice guys. Right now they specialize in subcages and oil pumps, but there's plenty of other stuff coming soon. But yeah guys, I have so much more confidence now with pulling long wheelies. I don't have to worry about my bike blowing up. I've been worrying about it for a long time because I've wheelied pretty dang far on this bike. But if you guys enjoyed this install video, make sure you drop a like down below. It really helps me out. Other than that guys, what do you think about me like dedicating one day a week to just do a short mod like this? Something that's helpful, affordable, easy to do. Maybe call it like 2-minute mod Tuesdays with Tanner or something like that. Other than that guys, I don't want to leave you without any riding footage, so let's go ahead and switch over to the GoPro and see what this thing can do. Headed to the spot guys. It definitely doesn't sound any different or feel any different for that matter, but it shouldn't. But it has been beautiful the past few days here, so I'm enjoying every minute of it. There's no cops coming. I'll get a little wheelie in for you right now. Too many cars around. I do hooligan stuff, but with respect to people around me. Oh, that never gets old. Third gear. Through the grass or not? Putting it down. Alright, got the new pump going. Let's see what we can do. See if I can bend this corner. Don't you love it, guys? Wheelies forever, baby. But if you enjoyed today's video and want to see me do more mods of the Grom, go ahead and smash that like button. Subscribe if you're not already. Also, you should probably turn those post notifications on so you don't miss out on anything. I guess I'll keep it going. Third gear, anyone? Yeah, we'll hit third gear. Other than that, guys, I hope you have a great rest of your day, night, whatever time you're watching this, and I'll see you in the next one.